that I use in my own kitchen. This is from Creuset. It's a two-piece Toughened Nonstick Pro fry pan set. These come along with pan protectors. So come right over here and I'll show you. You're going to get a 9.5-inch nonstick skillet and you're getting a 12-inch fry pan. Now, out of all of the cookware that we offer on QVC, and I could choose any of it, I choose to use this in my own kitchen. I love it because it wears like iron. It's a very thick, hard anodized aluminum. Toughened nonstick, dishwasher safe, oven safe up to 500 degrees. There is a beautiful stainless steel plate on the back of this, so if you want to have induction cookware, perfect. Gas, electric, glass stovetop, ceramic stovetop, whatever you're cooking on, this is going to do the trick for you. It comes along with these felt pan protectors, so you can put those in between there to protect the pans when you're storing them away, and they are perfect. Now, this price will expire at end of day today, is that right? Yes. So price expires end of day today. These are customer top rated. I'm so glad you love these. This is my cookware of choice, and I bought it piece by piece on QVC.com, and I bought one piece home and loved it so much I started adding it to my collection until I have a full set now, and it is just incredible. Don't miss out on these. Wonderful non-stick, great longevity in these pans, stay cool handles on the stovetop, put it in the oven, it will get hot, so be careful of that. And we have those beautiful Fogo de Chão picanha steaks grilling up in our skillet. We also have some pork chops that I'm going to turn over, and we have Chef Nate Collier joining us live via Skype to talk to us about this beautiful cookware. And Chef, I can't say it enough. I love this cookware. I use it in my own kitchen. Could have chosen anything, and I chose this because it wears so beautifully and cooks so well.
It really does, David. And I'll tell you what, I reach for this so often in my kitchen too, with a family at home. It's not that necessarily I think this can do a better job than cast iron sometimes. It's that this is lighter. It's easier to get out when I'm doing quick things. I can maneuver it a little bit better. And here's the secret. It's nice, thick gauge aluminum, so it holds on to heat a little bit better than some other thinner materials out there. You can see just how easy those eggs slide right off, right onto a beautiful skillet of corned beef hash. This is something that can go right into the oven if you want to do that hash and bring it right to the table with those beautiful eggs on top. I'm going to show you some other things too. I love, David. The thicker aluminum allows me to start this salmon in a cold pan. And that's not something that I would typically do with cast iron because it would take a little bit longer to heat up. But this heats up slowly enough to get a beautiful tender cook, but fast enough that you can see the beautiful sear on that salmon and comes right out of the pan. I didn't use hardly any oil with this salmon because it melts right down into the pan. But if you're going to do something like an egg or something that's a little bit of lighter fish, you do want to use a little bit of oil with the nonstick.
I mean, look at these beautiful pan-seared French bone pork chops. Really beautifully done. And look at that gorgeous color on there. That color is not just for looks. That color is for flavor. It's going to add a whole nother layer of flavor to these beautiful pork chops. Growing up, Wednesday night was pork chop night at my house. And we always would have pan-seared pork chops. And then Mom would take the pork chops out and leave some of the rendered fat. And she put hominy inside and cook it in the pork fat. Because remember, hominy by itself doesn't taste like anything. It's from the corn family. But it doesn't taste like anything unless you add some flavor to it. So she would cook it in the pork fat. Really, really delightful. We've got our picanha steaks growing here. I also have cinnamon rolls with a nut caramel underneath here, Chef Nate. I don't know how good my skills are going to be with flipping this, so we're going to try our level best not to make a mess. And the key here is to do it quickly. Boom! There we go. Oh.
David, I love it. And you couldn't flip a cast iron skillet that easily. I don't know. I like the non-stick for the quick flip, David.
Now, I'll pop that down and let me grab a towel here because look inside this pan. Take a look inside this skillet. We'll take a look. We'll come back. Inside is sticky, sugary caramel, right? Here's a moistened dish rag, and look at the cleanup in this pan. You wonder why I love this pan? It's made of hard anodized aluminum. It does not warp. It's nice and thick. It's got that stainless steel plate on the bottom, and look at the cleanup. That cleanup is amazing. Now I could put this in the dishwasher if I didn't have time to clean it. But more often than not, I put it in my sink and I rinse it out in the sink with warm soapy water. Or grab a dish rag and just wipe it clean. That's what makes this so incredible. Many, many of us are looking for great pans that are going to stand the test of time. This is that pan. What was that, Sean? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Nate. I thought you were sounding like my producer there for a moment. Please, go right ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, David, I love what's going on there and how easily that slid out. I've got some skillet gnocchi here, the beautiful sweet potato sauce, some pancetta and cheese, taking it a little bit to fall here. And again, this is 3 packs of skillet gnocchi, 6 cups in one pan. Look at how easily that all comes out, still hot, straight from the oven. All of this beautiful, oh God, David, I wish you could smell the sweet
it looks
potato.
amazing.
There's some sage in here. And this is just the spoon. We'll wipe all of that cheese, all of the cream that reduced down on there, right onto that beautiful, again, 6 cups, right out, stove to table, easiest cleanup. That's why I say this is every day. It's not necessarily that it can do everything so well, but it's so convenient. It heats up so well. It's thick enough to hold onto temperature to sear, but easy enough to maneuver and clean up. Truly one of the most convenient pieces of cookware that I own.
Now, I've got a beautiful maple syrup and apples here that we have been reducing down on the stove, and look at how beautiful this is over pancakes. Oh, and fresh cinnamon and the apples and something that is just perfect for your special brunch, special breakfast, whatever the case may be. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We're busy on our phone lines. Remember, this is the cookware I use in my own kitchen. Having sold so many different kinds of cookware on QVC, I have lots of different cookware to choose from. And this is something that I chose to buy for myself. I love it because there is great heat distribution. Remember, hard anodized aluminum, one of the best conductors of heat you can buy. That wonderful stainless steel plate on the bottom allows me to go to on any stovetop. I can clean this either with some warm soapy water in my sink, or I can pop this right in my dishwasher. Don't miss out on this opportunity. You get a 9.5 and a 12-inch skillet, oven safe to 500 degrees. This is no joke cookware. Customers that have bought this have given it top ratings on QVC.com. We are very, very busy. In fact, now we've taken orders for 250 sets are out the door. I realize this is probably a little more than you're accustomed to paying for a set of 2 skillets, but this is a skillet that's going to last and last and last and be there for you no matter what you're cooking, baking, or how you are treating this pan. It keeps bouncing back again and again. Chef Nate, what do you have on your end, sir?
So, David, I know we've got some Halloween treats coming up. Beautiful skillet cookie. Let me just grab a towel here because it's a little bit warm. Right out of the oven to the table. Look at this, David. Comes right off of the bottom. This is not something that I'm going to cut. I'm going to just put some spoons around with my daughters. You can see it comes right off to the bottom of the pan, all the way down. Nothing is going to stick to this, David. Here's one bite for me that I'll take this off camera once we're done. That'll power me through for the rest of the night for cleanup. But beautifully crisp and chewy edges. Because this thick aluminum here, it's not going to scorch. It's going to give you that edge of the brownie, edge of the cookie texture that we all love so much.
And those picanha steaks from Fogo de Chão. Look at this.
Ooh, let's see.
Beautiful, beautiful. With some chimichurri and a little vegetable medley. All this comes together as a beautiful way for you to be able to share your favorite dishes, and cleanup is so easy because, again, I go into the skillet, give that a wipe, and look at the nonstick. It looks brand new because it keeps coming back over and over. This cookware wears like iron. I use this just about every single day in my kitchen, and it is an amazing way for you to do your cooking, regular or fancy, holiday or every day. This is going to do the job for you. Now, this price will expire at end of day today, so get this now while you can. You got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, so try this at home and see what all the excitement is about. Chef Nate, it is a pleasure to have you back. I can let everyone know now we've taken orders for 500 sets are gone, and we still have hundreds of folks on the phone lines. We'll invite everyone to stay there. Chef Nate, enjoy your Sunday, and I know you've got plenty to choose from for dinner. Maybe that gnocchi for dinner tonight.
I'm smelling it right now. It's not going to last to dinner, David.
Oh, okay. Well, then fine, and enjoy the fresh sage, okay?
That's right. I will do. Thanks, David. Have a good one.
Thanks, pal. And remember, that price will expire at the end